이겼다. 좋아라. 심부름은 업무 끝. 어때요? 이번엔 뭔가 보여드리려고요. 일 잘하고 나면 아이스크림 주기.
저 최선을 다할게요. 안전한 곳에서 잠시 기다려주시길.
도전? 심부름.
이 바이크 내 보물 1호라고 할까? 우리나라는 수도에서 조금만 벗어나도 교통이 좋지 않거든. 알아. 꼭 거칠게 알아듣지. 빈틈. 하양 냄새. 여기 어디? 어디? 신문실로 갈 시간이다. 어디?
She's cute. I guess she kinda is. Guess that pill really did it. Pretty tired from it. And I gotta do this raid. Give me a second. This was the one. Forgot which raid. Thought up by half. Took a screenshot of it. Well, I can't find it, of course. This one? Maybe.
같이 무대를 빛내보죠.
다들 고마워.
Yes, those are only two targets.
신부 대기실 치고는 좀 복잡거리네요. 가고 있.
Two snipers. Vendors.
내가 길을 타지.
다들 띄워주라.
Oh crap, this might not work.
오늘 연회에 참석해주셔서 고마워요, 여러분. 그리도 보고 싶...
I'm taking too long. Just enter and deep out. Focus on supporting soldiers. Let him play soldier team. Yeah, I think she is more for like Serena crew trigger because you can throw out the striker, then you can throw out her, which is supporter, then you can probably throw out like admin rangers. Then she will give like defense penetration with her passive buff to admin rangers. And she also gives like that always hit like accuracy buff thing. So technically she could help you to kind of shred the enemy with your admin ranger. That's the only real usage I see how to use her or run her. Other than that, I don't really see a great usage for other content or other units yet. And the boss just got melted. I didn't even do anything, it was gone. Jesus Christ. I don't even have a chance, dude. Blink an eye and the bosses are gone. It's almost like there's no point. Seriously, actually, I don't know if there's a point of me like trying to beat the boss at this point, because everyone will kill it instantly. So I might well just not bother with it and just leech off others. Now, once in a while, they actually need health. Then in that case, I should do something. But I feel like in general, it doesn't matter what I do against the bosses. Because regardless, they will all die. It actually is a little bit demotivating, but at the same time, I can't complain because, hey, they kill it for me. I seriously cannot complain about that part. Sometimes I feel like, actually, I don't think I can use the iron side here. Let me try to.
중간 관리직보단 말단이 마음 편하죠.
내가 기운을 북돋아 줄게.
Okay, I think that's.
잘 부탁하지. 새로운 학우 여러분. 소대 전투 준비.
Shred that.
모조리 쓸어버리자. 평화를 위해.
The Roy.
실증이군.
아.
가자고 드마.
겁나냐고? 전혀.
Can't need more.
타스크 편성 완료.
뭐
참 사이좋은 팀이 되겠네요.
What am I missing?
사장님 옆자리는 안 될까요?
I think I got most. I need to switch this with
물론입니다.
sniper. Throw out the admin ranger for her. Not sure if that's a good choice, by the way. Not too sure if that's a great choice. So something like this is what I had last season. So see, this works out. The red raid gear is good. They're definitely the one of the best. I think they're better than the crit damage gears because you like more of the defensive gear. For DPS gear, you still got maze gear for a lot of counter units and such, and also you have a shadow hull gears, which is really good. So the crit damage raid gears could be good in certain characters. You could roll with the range damage as well as close range damage. But other than that, options, yeah, it's not the best. I think red raid gears are much better because they give you defensive steps. And technically, it could be better than your Gordius setup, depending on the character. So yeah. And I actually have to play the rest of the events. Try to avoid community and such to not get spoiled. I'm not that like keen on spoilers. Not to mention a lot of stories are predictable. I just like to see how it plays out, or what actually happens. I guess I kind of do care about spoiler and I kind of don't. For example, I often I go to movie theater with already knowing what happens because I get spoiled. But I still have fun watching movies. But yeah, sometimes I feel like it'd be totally better if I knew nothing about it. Greetings. Is the Revenant good? I don't think so. Probably because I think real usage she has is that the fact that she's able to get the what is it called this buff for admin rangers. But for the admin rangers, I think she'll be probably really good. She can give to buff to those units with the multi-hit character, like summoning like a multi around, like multi units. So like admin ranger, they also got that our unit's ranger unit from the striker pool. What is it? Ranger pool. What's that guy's name? I totally forgot about it. Yeah, but those units will be good. Give me a second. What the heck is going on? You check their own skill and read to see if they really fuck with the skill both text and game. From the setup I see, it seems to be working as intended. She threw the grenade and she gives a buff to the soldier unit. I have to use it to see though. The real usage you can use her since she's supporter units. You can probably throw out the striker units, then throw out her, then let's say admin ranger, then trigger certain operators. Then you can see your admin ranger doing extra damage to enemies because she has a defense penetrations for those types of units. So technically with a soldier setup, you should be able to melt defenders really easy. Okay, let me go and pull her now. Yep, so every time she throws a grenade, which is every 8 seconds, yeah, they take I think they do less damage to soldiers.
다행이야. 알려줬어.
Yeah, so you can't see it works here because of the units has to exist within the field to do the debuff. So technically, if you have a lot of this, what is it called? Yeah, you have this assault trooper. You got these units. You got a scout, a peacekeeper. So any units with ×3 or ×2 like that, she gives buff to those units. That's how things work out. So more enemies like that on the field, she will get the more debuff against the enemy and more buffs to your targets. It's not bad because she can give 18% damage to those units, and she can also give a 15% penetration. Assuming if you use with the what is it called? Machine collector. Will be good. Pretty good. The thing is that it does not work on her, because that's how the supporter units usually work out. They can't get their own buffs. If she could get her own buff, I think she could be really good units for PvP. Technically for soldier comp, but she can't get any of these passive buff to herself. And the special skill she gives the barriers, and whenever your units has a barrier, they get the buff for 4 seconds. They're able to get perfect hit on the enemies. So technically, within that 4 seconds, you could really melt down the enemies, combined with like Serena Crew. What do you mean they fucked up though? I don't get it, what you're trying to say. It says what it says though. So text-wise, it seems understandable for me. I mean, it's the passive skill. What? No, it gives attack. I don't know what you're saying. That is against you're talking about her passive, like the grenade throwing. I think it's supposed to lower your damage again. Lower their damage. So your soldier units able to tank more damage against enemies. I think skill works as intended. Damn it. 20 pulls. No, this is exactly what they posted in the patch note though. I remember reading it yesterday. Maybe guide translates wrong if you're reading up the translation one. Sometimes it translate things wrong. So this is exactly what the patch note said.
신디 루퍼야. 심의회에서 왔어. 그래서 해출 침식체는 어디 있는데?
Stacking up my task planner points. Wow, I think I feel pity on this banner. Seems like whenever I don't have enough tickets, I always pity.
집행을 위해
Admin Ranger.
파견되었습니다. 오늘부터 자비로우신 주님의 은총 아래 사장님과 함께할게요.
Wow, this banner is really dry.
스프링필드야. 코스프레 같아도 나는 어엿한 마녀 지망생이라고.
Is this gonna be it? Nope. Well, here. Well, I guess I needed test planet points. Can't complain. It would be nice if they gave me SSR though. No, I don't think this is it.
수학의 마녀, 시간의 조진이라고 합니다. 딱히 안녕하세요, 사장님.
제안은 잘 받았어. 그쪽이 내 마지막 거래처가 되겠다.
Soldier units, but not the one I need. Okay. Finally another SSR. Oh, might be it.
안녕하세요, 조진이라고 합니다.
서 있는 장소가 달라졌다.
Dominic.
군인이 할 라이언 테리어.
클로디아 넬슨.
머물 곳 없는 여행자에게 숙식을 제공해주겠다는 사과이고요.
Not pity. I'll take that.
당분간
I will always take that. I have the soldier on level 110. He's pretty good in PvP, and he's also good in the U raid.
수학의 마녀, 시간.
뭐건 세디아스.
I'll show you. He's pretty good. He's more buffer though, because he's able to give passive skill. Or is it? Yeah, your sniper and the ranger units, their range damage will increase by 10%, and you're also able to give plus 150 crit rates. Himself, the damage isn't that good though. If his passive work on the boss to a certain level, I think it could be good. Other than that, yeah. And he could be pretty annoying in PvP as well. You are late. You missed the pull. But I'm just gonna go ahead and read the story. To sum up what happened with the part 1 is basically they show through. I showed through the event here. Yeah, let me test it for you, since you're that curious. It's exactly what they said though, so. Da, da, da.
유학생 때는 나도 참 철부지였지. 유학생 때는 나도 참 철부지였지. 유학생 때는 나도 참 철부지였지.
Okay, watch. When she gets deployed, she should give buff to the soldier units.
승진 후보로 추천드릴게요.
아니야, 아니고 거칠게야.
Yeah, see, they get. passive seems to be working correctly. See if they get all the attack boost. Let's try it one more time. It seems to be hard to see. See, only one buff. I mean, that's his passive buff. Now when she throws out,
승진 후보로 추천드릴게요.
they get attack buff.
여긴가? 힘,
Well, at least Texas is there, so. As you can see, since there's 2 units, her passive stack works here. See, as you deploy more soldier units, her number goes up. Yeah, so summons like this does not work. It has to have a units with the like a number on the side. There's more units like that. Give me a second. Soldier, Ranger. That's another unit. And Scout. That's about it, I think. See how much you can stack up.
지금부터 우리는 깊은 대화를 나누게 될 걸세.
Okay. Now she's gonna drop.
인사고과는
She get 10 stacks. Realistically, I think you can get up to maybe 8 stacks or something like that. That's pretty fast attack speed though. So I hope that solved your question. Maybe I'll go and read what it says in the translation version. This is an identical skill description as what they said within the patch notes. But anyways, about the event story, I'll briefly explain what happened. We can see from the story tab here. So it starts from like the old admin days, and the enemies are having hard, or your admin, the old admin members are having hard time fighting against this monster, which is Maestro. So her and her, I guess, Shanna and some other characters, they have a hard time fighting against this boss, and things going bad. What she can do is that she can control other people's, I guess, mentality. They have this called a mental printing thing you will see from the Horizon event. So basically, she can kind of add another personality on top of someone. So she can like copy and paste something else onto a person. So you will become a person that's not you. Sounds pretty fucking crazy. So that's why she is scary. She might not have actual combat ability. That's why she has these members to kind of do actual physical damage. But she can do damage to enemies, her enemies' mentality, and destroy them from the head. So that's why Hilda comes in and defeat them. So they go ahead and have a fight, and Hilda ends up defeating them. But while as they were defeating it, they got away, or she got away a little bit. So she dived at the last moments, and she teleported to, you know, I guess the other side. Then the story picks up with this character that you see Her name is a Revenant. Where is she? Yeah. And she works for this like a government for the Coronia, where the Khan is from. So she gets into this place and she trying to assassinate this guy. So basically she works for the government and she does a lot of dirty works and such. And then something goes bad because her target dies. Yeah. Then things happen, so she retire. Then the time skips, then it goes to the current time that we are used to. The Gronia right now at this moment is pretty messed up. You can read from many other counter case and different stories. And then we meet this new character named Chris, and she is basically a counter, but she's hiding her power. Her power is not fancy either, so she could kind of hide it. And she used her power to kind of survive through this battlefield for years. That's why she is like the chief commander or whatever. She survived for so long. But she wants to get out of this country. She wants the freedom. She's sick of, you know, going to the battlefield and such. So she gets this one last missions. And then she goes in. Then she retired. She works in this, I guess, theater. She also had a mother. But basically, it's a life of her, and that's her mother, and that's her friend. Her name is Angela. So she's just having normal life like that. And the Chris comes in with the missions with her, trying to figure out this. They work together, and their mission is to find this like guy, and this guy carries around some kind of the music sheets, and they have to just retrieve it. But in the process, the target they were looking for, he dies. So they just goes back with the music sheet. I think my memory's a little bit off. Yeah, they have this orchestra sheets, and they bring it. And this is another character that we see. She's basically was introduced in the first one, where the enemies or your old admin squads who are getting crushed by Maestro. She was basically a part of that squad, and she got annoyed, I guess, or upset by the old admin. Like itself that they can't really do anything. It's usually the Hilde, the family squad, that destroyed everything. Her squad was just to kind of buy the time until they come and destroy the enemy. But anyway, she really hates Maestro because she's also the one who killed her brother. So she thinks that Maestro is still alive. Or she knows. So she's trying to take down her, and she believes our character here, Revenant, she's a vessel. So basically, what is it called? Maestro is hiding in her body or something. So she's trying to kill her, and in that process, she works with this character named Morse. And we also learn a bit about Morse as well, which is pretty interesting. It has to do, I think she might be like the one who fought the Demon Lord from her timeline. But she's a very strong character, and she's a girl. The Revenant is in Maestro. I do not know. I have to read the story. I feel like she kind of is. I mean, the story is very obvious kind of thing. You can kind of tell that something bad is gonna happen, and you know this character you meet throughout the story, they will end up turning into like Maestro or something. and the Maestro probably gonna use like a mental printing kind of ability to make them into her slaves or something. But we'll find out. The last chapter we left up is they were fighting, and what is it called? Alex actually showed up and fight with Morris, and that's how it ended. Let's see. The Morris also hates Maestro. Basically, he's the one who fought against them, kind of thing, from her timeline. So she's yelling at Revenant and asking her that, well, she believes that Revenant is Maestro. The Revenant says she's not. She doesn't know, I guess. They're basically working together. Oh, and she knows Alex, because like I said, she was part of the old admin squads. Oh, and she recognizes Alex. She doesn't understand why she's helping Maestro. But she wants to kill Revenant. Not because he's a Maestro. I think that's another reason as well. Well, the soldiers that follow her, she's like or the soldiers are like under this guy the Revenant killed a long time ago, or actually she's the one who killed her, killed the leader guy. But I don't think the soldiers know. But anyways, she is trying to use them as one of her benefits to kill Revenants. Straight got white hair. Yeah, I mean, it's dead giveaway, but maybe there's a twist. I don't know. Like I said, this story is pretty obvious. If you read a lot of stories, like Death's Tragic Story or whatever. But I just want to see how it plays out. But she says she doesn't want to kill her right away because she wants to see her beg. Oh, and that explains why she still looks really young. Well, she sounds like an old person because she was in the cryo sleep. That explains. She says after her brother died, she can't laugh or smile, or she can't even cry. She said, "What about you, Maestro? That's in the human shell. Would you act like you're sad, or you'll act like the human life does not matter?" But she says, "You'll be the first." I guess she'll try to kill her. Oh, she shot the bullets. Oh, but no one died. Well, she shot the bullets, but she got backstabbed by them. She was working with them to get the informations of where they were at. Yeah, she won't let her kill them. So since Shanna is stopping her from killing them, I guess technically it means she is a Maestro. What the heck? Are you serious, game? Oh my god. It's not just Korean writings. give me a second. I think there's an update. Oh, what a way to ruin the mood. Just watch the server gets shut down for emergency maintenance. Imagine if that happened. Don't think that will happen, but we'll see. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, we're good, we're good. Ooh, I was a little bit scared for there for a bit, because that'll be a pretty bad cliffhanger for me. That will be a bad cliffhanger. Six minutes. Yeah, they changed the loading screen. And by the music and everything, yeah, it sounds like things will go pretty bad. And let me leech up this new raid. Well, it's not new, but let me actually set a timer for the wrench mission too. Story always good regardless, but I agree. Okay, we'll go back to reading the story. Blah blah blah, yeah, they're fighting. I mean, I don't think these guys are actual humans. So, I think Revenant might be the human. If she does, I think she will have a trust again. Chris is definitely, she's definitely a human too. Or during the raids. That's surprising to me, honestly. For Korean servers always has been like I post a raid, it's gone. I don't do it. Like it doesn't like there's still point of me trying to hit the older raids because I know if I'm trying to spending too much time on one raid, the other like 4 raids will be gone by other people. So I was just enter to get a bonus. Anyway, so Shanna backstabbed her. But she said she's actually not here. She just sent those like parts, there though, parts kind of thing. Shanna thinks those parts, this monster will kill her. And Alex came with the ship, so they shot the cannon. The laser beam from the ship. The Morse got direct hit and ran away, I think. That's where he ended. Said she would tell her about her brother or something. So she's getting chased after by this monsters. It's a complete the knowledge. Ooh. Yeah, whenever those steam comes out, those monsters, it's always creepy. Oh, Morse came to help. But she's annoyed that Morse came here to save her. Time to find new friends, I guess.
예식장난 성공.
Yeah, Rage Roar requires a cooperation part.
재장전. 재장전. 재장전.
Yeah, so Morse's job was to kill these
재장전.
corrupt objects since the beginning.
재장전. 재장전.
But something real bad happened to her world. And now she became the shadow and just wanders around.
재장전. 재장전. 머리샷 재장전 결과야.
Okay, let's see. So Gronia news. They run away, I guess. Her body is very fragile right now. Yeah, she said she thought she was gonna kill the Maestro or the Revenants. That she didn't go all the way to find Morse to be end up like this. So these guys end up helping her. She's telling Morse that she doesn't want to play around like this, and she's not gonna get, I guess, feelings towards the humanity once again because she do things like that. I think Morse is just like a really saddened person. So Morse stopped doing what she was asked to do because this girl tried to shoot the Chris, which was basically innocence and not really part of their plan. That's why she basically stopped her. But she's saying they're all working together, so they are no different. And now Morse is asking if she can bet her life on that statement. But she's still going to go and check if the Revenant really is the Maestro. But I guess they're not working together. But she's planning something. So she wants to burn down the city. She really hates that girl, I guess. She really wants to go that far to burn down the entire city.
오래 기다리셨습니다.
She's going really that far, eh?
어때요? 좋아라. 심부름이라면 저희에게 얌전히 놀고 있을게. 안전한
She's
곳에서
going that far, eh?
이번엔 뭔가
She's going that far. Okay, let's see what happens next event. So you probably understand what's happening since I did bit up summary. But we'll see how things will play out. So I guess the girl's plan is to burn down the city. And they ran away. And this is basically like the government guy that she worked with. See, her mission was to kidnap this leader so they can use as negotiation with whatever conflict they were having at the time. But that sniper girl killed this person, which was against their plan. I think she was just trying to kill her, but she missed her shots. That's why this guy died. And the government guy, or government, is not happy the fact that she wasn't able to secure this guy and use him as I guess, options to negotiation with the whatever war they had at the time. But anyways, now he's trying to kind of trying to figure out why she killed him. Did she actually kill her? I'm gonna kill him. I can't even tell if she's lying or not. I don't think she's lying about that though. She's not really the type of person that lies in a situation like this. I think this government guy is the bad guy. See, she doesn't like this rebel guys. Like she lived in this, thinking she lived in this country for her whole life, and this rebel guys came in and basically brought down the country into chaos. So she doesn't like any of these rebels. That's why she worked in this government to take them out. But I guess that guy that died was the one really needed to kind of end the world and kind of have a peace meeting with those rebels. They're saying this music could change this country. Doesn't really believe that, but I guess it could. In a bad way. I think that music sheet is probably a way to revive the maestro. Back to Chris' side. There's another update. Why is this happening today? I've never been to this main connection problem, like ever. I think there's actually something wrong with my internet. I think I was having a bad time last night. That's why actually one of the reasons I did a stream is that I wanted to go to nap for a bit. Then I had a bit of problem with the internet connection. Why is it doing this? Not know. See if the restarting helps. Highly doubt it. Usually it works. I think I might have to set the router maybe. It's annoying. Might be the server. I do not know. I mean, stream seems to be in a pretty good connection, so really do not know what's wrong with it. Yeah, see, it works. Ugh. I think it's just my internet. It has to be. Anyway, Leia, that's her real name. The Revenant. Blah blah. Really trying to hold up in the cliffhanger. So she has Alzheimer. That's her mother. She's worried about her daughter. And Angela's saying, "Don't worry." So they wants to go and find her and ask the government guys to release her, saying there must be a mistake that she became a traitor. And Chris is like, no, that's not happening. Saying she'll leave for a bit, so stay home. She says, "Don't fall." So that's one of the things, she talks to herself a lot. She even have invisible friends that she talks to. She's basically talking to herself right now. Don't fall into this trap. She's just trying to use your emotions to make you come with her. I think this is the last chance for me to get away from this country. But I guess she ended up coming with her. How typical. Saying I must be an idiot. She's saying she thinks that she came with her. She was a little bit scared. Just like whatever. And Soldier said if they don't get away from here, they'll shoot them. And she says she's a D-grade counter. She has the ability to hear like a sound, so her ears are really good, so she's able to hear like footsteps and stuff trying to infiltrate to the building. She found out where she is at. He's saying she wants to sneak in. She said, "Stop being crazy." guess the rebels are having a fight there. They got caught in crossfire. Oh, the Morse is coming after it. Saying, give me the Maestro. And they're shooting with their guns, but of course it's not going to do anything against Morse. It's our chance, let's get in. So I'll go by myself. And I guess she followed her. Chris is just a really nice person. So this government guy gave some special drugs to the squad, and now they turned into corrupted objects. So you can already see government is doing some shady shit. Like they're turning their own soldiers into monsters. Now we see who's the bad side. Oh. Morse broke in. Gomer's always doing shady stuff. We can't say stuff like that in here, so let's not. Yeah, but in general, I kind of agree, so yeah. Uh-oh. So they say they're like Hurricane. The Maestro is one of the ancient shadow, so they're really strong and old shadow. And they saying, or he's saying that admin saying that they're like Hurricane. If there's reasons or I guess events to create the hurricane, it will happen. That explains why admin came here in the first place back in the day and how he ended up meeting Khan. Alex telling us that the Morse thinks the Revenant girl is the Maestro. Just asking our opinions on it. We went into analysis if she's a Maestro. And he's also talking about how the Dell like this organization is pretty much everywhere and deep rooted to the society we live in. They spread everywhere basically. Anyways, I guess our plan is to save the Revenants. That's it. If the Maestro is within the human form at this moment, the best way will be probably keeping it that way. If it had a chances, but it stayed calm for the last 20 years, if you think again, or if you reverse the process that you can't find its real form yet. Yeah, he's asking questions. Asking this one of the squad leader named Alice, and asking if she had a daughter or a sister. So he saw the Angela, and he kind of recognized her, and I think Angela is the Alice, which was yeah, they had a conversation here. And they're foreshadowing. So he thinks that that's the ex-member of the old admins, one of the squad leader. But Alex saying, yeah, she got missing from that time a while ago. So it can't be her. But the most likely meaning that she is the person they think that she is, and she's probably enemy now. The Adele's followers are basically a cult. They thrive for knowledge, and they'll do anything to collect those knowledge. Turns out to be them. But at least they try to recognize her face, or they do recognize her face. At the same time, old admin was a kind of like secret organization that most of people at this timeline does not recognize or remember or know about. So it's a top secret information. You can't just go on and ask people, hey, were you used to be this person that in the old admin squads? You can't just ask that to normal people. That's leaking of vital information. So I understand why they can't just ask the person to see, hey, are you this person, kind of thing. Anyways, yeah, the government says, yeah, we'll kill you. Or says, nope, that's not gonna happen. She's pissed because she hurt Revenant. Yeah, she is a bad person. Her name is Carmen. Yeah, she took over the body of the Alice. Yep. I guess they'll fight. You guys are crazy about cat ears. Okay. News reporting some monsters walking around the street. So I guess Alex secured them. I think it's a bad idea to let her get into aboard on this ship though. I think she's also a bad thing. I think she might be the real maestro, and Revenant is just I guess a bait. I guess Alex says she'll have a chat with this old lady. Yeah, her face changed. They start talking about this old shadow. Wanna bet she's a tower? On a wheelchair? Maybe. Okay. So I guess Alex explained how things are going. And Chris saying, so Revenant is the old shadow monster that likes to fiddle with the people's mind. So please say a mind control. I guess Revenant is taking it not that crazily. Revenant's asking, if I really was a shadow in a human form, why wouldn't people around me turn into, I guess, corrupted objects? That's because probably people around her is not human, I think. But Alex explains that that's probably because she lost pretty much all power from the last battle. Then she went to basically sleeping. Moore's armor looks similar to Horizon's. Could be. Could be. Well, Horizon is also tied to it's one of the Demon Lords, and Morse also is tied into one of the Demon Lords, I think. But anyway, she's saying she has all the memory of her as a kid. So as her dead father's, and when her mother used to be young as well. I think she's the real one. That she can't say anything about it. Yeah, by the way, she goes like crazy and starts screaming randomly. I guess that's what some old people do with trauma. Saying her daughter did nothing wrong. I think it's all acting though. I think it's all acting. Alex saying you handled that pretty well. And Chris saying I saw that a lot in the battlefield. Her real name is Theo Bodegas. Said she's their old ally who lost her brother from Maestro. And Revenant now understands why she's trying to kill her. And like says, the shadows that was under Maestro has been popping up around here. And this Alex says she will hand them off to Frederick again. And Pendragon will probably try to take care of them there. Chris says she wants to go there as well. Well, her goal is to leave this country. Alex says you should learn about how to drink tea time or enjoy the tea time. Then she might have a chance to join their clans. Okay. Oh, got hit by something. Replace the Rook is probably tied into main story, so probably gonna have to wait. Shake up, shutdown.
자연에선 생존이 곧 승리죠.
Yeah, so she's trying to leave the ships and trying to change the tide of the battle. She says she knows she can't really pull it off, but it's something she has to do. And take care of my mother. Now I think mother will probably do something. Oh, so she did kill that dude. There's another chapter. No, she's going one-man army on this soldiers, I guess. Trying to take down these rebels. Burn the city down, and not so fast. Well, the old enemy soldiers are enhanced soldiers. I think they're not really a human either. Their genes are altered for the fast performance. You can see from the maze event story illustration that how big they really are. They're like huge. So they're split. One is trying to save the Revenants, and the other is trying to go for Shanna. She's dying too, I guess. I guess Morse came now. Maybe. Oh no. Just saying, I'm surprised what I heard from the others. Getting filled up with the emotions and acting rash like this. She really seems like a human now. The one who didn't care about humans learned about humans and care for them. Huh. Huh, 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 huh. Did you post the stream to your community? No, I did not. I didn't even plan to stream ahead. I just woke up and decided to stream. So I just woke up. And people probably watched my stream thing later on. So I wonder who this girl is. So this is a conversation Morris and Meister had back in the day. She woke up. So she cleared the ship and someone came and killed her, which is probably that cat girl. And she showed up again. Says plan can't be failed and we will die. Says Salvation Knight is trying to start the game and admin would not have a time for something a little like this. Isn't it funny? Salvation Knights or Elysium Philharmonic, they both can destroy this world. And you have to deal with something first. I'll probably select the first one as well. When we fought back in the day against the Maestro, we had too much things to protect. But this time it's the other way around. I guess they have nothing to lose now. They're going all out. She's saying that she's asking her mother that even if I'm not a human, I'm your daughter, right? Says Leia. That there was a huge fire. A lot of people died. When I walk up, we were covered in blood. Weren't saying anything. That was pretty sad. And then this angel with a black clothes appeared. She also looked very tired. He talked to me. The Maestro says, let's have a deal. That she will revive you, but raise it well, I guess. Revenant says, thanks mom for telling me the truth. So Revenant is Maestro, so probably what is it called? Probably her mind resides within her body. 'Cause that's what the power of the mental printing is. She probably died as a baby, and Maestro's mind probably just rode on top of her dead body. She's just acting probably at this point that she doesn't even know that she's acting. Oh. She's saying the Revenant is different than the shadow you're looking after. Saying she doesn't change anything. Well, she fell into a trap, I guess. She says since her brother died, she's not afraid to die. And if my death could leave a scar to their minds, that's more than enough. She killed her, I guess. Oop. So Morgan was trying to hide in this theater and trying to retrieve this music sheets. She's saying her name wrong. When she's saying his name wrong. Says, yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with. I guess age is catching up to me, so I should consider retiring. And Elizabeth said, if you failed, I guess we can't do much about it. Our goal was to try to retrieve the music sheets and end this thing before the Revenant figures anything out. So we'll send you a rescue team, so hold tight. So they'll play the music sheets, I guess. Can't, and I guess Morgan failed to stop this music. I see how this is going to end now. Revenant says, Christina Breheat, Sergeant. Just saying, why are you calling me my full name? Revenant says, thanks for your service. Without your work, we would have never seen this day. Something's happening to Chris, I guess. So she's saying what happens if that music plays. With our database analysis we had, it will suck up all the corrupted waves to one spot. Depending on how you use it, it could cover the whole entire country. Yeah, so they picked the spots to rebuild her. I guess I'm assuming when the music plays, everyone's gonna die.
볼까? 엄살 부리지 마. 예식장
I'm assuming that's what's going to happen here.
재장전 피어올랐어. 묵직하게 재장전
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad ending for everyone. Type 3 corrupted object popping up. Saying no, sit down, be quiet. Like no, it's the urgent news. Unchip corrupted object on the street. We have to leave now. It says no, sit down. It says sit down. Don't you believe me? Yep. Yeah, this whole country is screwed up from the start. Monsters are around everywhere. No, I guess she's inside her mind. I think she never wanted to be her, I guess. So I guess she is reborn now. Morris came to save the day. Oh boy. Oh, new map.
꼭 숨어라. 올리지. 거칠게.
Yeah, as I expected. This is a bad ending. Now the question is if the Morse can defeat her.
튜닝이 잘 됐는지 볼까?
Probably not though, I'm assuming.
튜닝이 잘 됐는지 묵직하게.
Well, I think Revenant is safe to say she's dead. Oh shit. That's the face of Morse, I guess. Oh. Someone came to save the day? Oh. Rising came. Seems like they're saved. So admin called us to be here. Or us called them into here to help them to fight against these monsters. Ugh. Didn't expect Horizon. So Elizabeth is here as well, trying to fight up the... Father says Leia. Dang, you can't do that to our visitors. It's like, come on, lady, stay quiet. Saying, for her, she is Angel. Angel, my precious daughter. Since we have so many visitors, guess we should go make pancakes. We all eat it together. It'll be really good. Like, I guess it's gone crazy. We take her out. I want to grow some younger human now. She's like, she doesn't want to. She doesn't want that. The Maestro says Christina Brehit Sergeant. Until we see again, take care of that old lady. And they're gone. So they want to take down the Carmen, which is the cat girl, but they want to take her down with their own hands because her body used to be their allies. So something Chris can do. I guess they ended there. So I'm assuming Maestro still has some humanity left inside her at the moment. So I'm assuming their plan is to trying to make Chris talk into her. Ooh, I don't know. That become the worst case scenario. Wait, where they were at? I think they're at the Gronia. Yep. I guess cool spot is the Morse, I guess. So Alex is clone. They said from the start, but I guess what Maestro was doing was she was developing the mental printing project from the start, like even a long time ago. And she was basically making a lot of clones of the Morse, which is the original prototype or original being. And Alex is a clone of Morse, basically. The Morse is like original being that's really strong that defeated demon lords and saved the country. But after saving the country, must have been pretty hard.
여러분의 인사고과는
Kinda expected that was gonna happen.
의지로
Now, I just wonder what's gonna happen to Alex itself, the clone one, the one we are used to. I wonder if they will... I feel like something will happen, the point where Alex will probably get the armors of the Morse and become, I guess, the original version. That thing in Morse is probably still have a limited time. Not to mention it's a shadow as well. Probably don't have much to live. So if anything, I feel like Morse will probably give over whatever the power and the equipment it has left to the Alex. And damn, Orca just going ham. I don't think my Orca even have a gear on it. Is there more story? I feel like this is it. I think that was just a cliffhanger. They're not telling us what they're gonna tell us about. Or whatever the plan is.
지구가 멸망해도 영업하는
Keep us on a cliffhanger.
어때요? 마음에 사장님 일에 와줬구나. 좋아라. 심부름은 언제 해도 즐거워요.
So to sum up the story, Maestro is
최선을 다할게요.
revived, but it was the work of the Bell. They're her followers. And I think they're probably trying to use a Maestro's powers to revive something for themselves as well. Because they wouldn't do things that doesn't benefit them. Maybe Edo wants to study what the Maestro is about. So whatever the ESPR is planning, we'll see. But since now ESPR as well as the Maestro, they are basically working together. Pendragons has a reason to intervene and figure out the situations together. Interesting outcome. I like seeing where it's heading right now. Seems like there's a lot of things they can do to make it really fun. And in the process, we learned about what the Morse really is throughout this event. Getting awakened soon now.
망진만으로 움직인다니 얼마나 편리한 이야기인가. 짐승과 같이 영락하여서는 참담한 심정을 실감하지 않는다.
But that is pretty much it for today. I gotta go to work soon. Probably do another stream tomorrow and testing out the Revenants. But pretty good, another event story that brings in many different characters into one spot. Quite excited to see what they have for the next event. They'll probably give us skins to Morse to make her reveal her head, maybe. If anything, they'll probably just give Awakening versions with the armor. But we'll see. But that is pretty much it for this stream. If you guys enjoyed the story. If you want to learn a bit more about the story, just go back to beginning of the story, beginning of the stream. Then I try to explain what the story is about so far. But anyways, I'm out. Gotta go to work. See you guys next time.